Hello, and this week we are making this butterfly plant wand suncatcher. All the materials will be in the DIY kit that'll be linked down below. And other than that, let's get into this week's tutorial. So now you're going to get your wire and just unravel it like this. And when you've done that, we are going to cut it in half. So if you've got this in your kit, it'll be around 130 centimetres, which is more than enough. So you can just cut that in half. And then you've got your piece of wire. Now get one of your butterflies. So you want your butterflies and your beads now. So you'll have random colours of butterflies in your kit. So I'm going to start with a pink one. And I'm going to bring it down to halfway. So I've threaded it through. They've got holes in the middle. And I've come to about halfway. And then I'm going to kind of overlap it like this. So it's in half. So the wire is in half. And the butterfly is up like that. Not upside down, the right way around. Then what I'm going to do is we're going to twist this wire. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So yeah, so it's about probably like 2 fingers long. You can do them any length that you like. But 2 fingers long should be fine. And now I'm going to add a clear bead. So I'm going to put this onto one of the sides of the wire. And then I want it to sit kind of just underneath where the butterfly is. So we're going to go in half just underneath where the butterfly is like that. So you should have something that looks like this. And then we're just going to make sure it's directly in half like that. And then I'm going to twist. And you just twist down to the base so that you meet the base of where your butterfly one was. Now I'm going to get another colour. This one's a very light blue. You'll have random colours in your kit if you've bought the kit. And I think I'm going to go, I don't want to go, I think we'll go a bit lower, so a tiny bit lower than the clear bead, and then I'm going to twist down to the base. So you've just done the exact same thing again. Then I'm going to get a clear bead again. Add it onto the wire. I'm going to go above the butterfly this time, like this. So you're just like doing them at slightly different heights, basically. What you think would look pretty, but if you want to do it exactly like mine, you're more than welcome to. And then I'm going to do this slightly darker pink one. I think we'll go higher maybe. Pop that on. Yeah, I think I'll go slightly higher than that. So we're around there. And then I'm going to have another bead. I'm going to go halfway up the length of the butterfly. So it's kind of like that height there. And then I'm going to go on the other side. So you might have a long side now, a long side of wire. I'm going to add a bead onto that, and we're going to go around the same height as the one on the other side that we've just done. So it doesn't matter if it's exact because we're just getting different kind of heights here. And that is one of your butterfly wires done. Now we're going to put the chains onto the bottom of our plant wand. So I am going to get my pliers here and open up the jump link. So this is my beaded chain. We've got 4 on that one. And then we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on that one. And then we're going for a 9. 1, 2, 3. So what you do is you just open the link with your pliers, like that, and you just take it off. You count how many beads you need on. Then we are going to attach these to the plant wand. So I'm just going to get the top of this beaded chain and attach it here, in this hole that's right at the top. And then we're going to close that up. Then we're going to do the same on this hole here. So it's just this hole. And then we're going to close that up. If I can do it. Can be quite fiddly to do this, so close it up. There we go. And you've got your first 2 chains on. Then I'm going to add the last one to this kind of like wing. So there's holes in this wing, so I'm going to put the chain through that and then close it up. I'm just going to make sure that it's properly shut there. Then we've got our chain on. Now I want to get my 3 prisms, and I'm going to open up that link and add this prism on, like that. I'll show you again, a bit slower this time. So we open up the link at the bottom of our chains, then we get the prism in our kit and we add it to that link. And we do the same again on this one, until all 3 of your prisms are added on like that. Then get your butterfly, wired butterflies that you did before. And then I'm going to kind of put it just behind this wing here like this. And then I'm going to get one side of the wire and I'm going to wrap it kind of around here, which you'll see. So we're going to wrap it. So make sure that you're holding it behind kind of the plant wand as close as possible to this section. And then we're going to wrap as tightly as you can so it's as close as possible. Can you see? Wrap again. Wrap again. I'm going to do it 4 times. There we go. Now get the other side, so this side. So as you can see, that's kind of wrapped on there. So now we're going to do this one. So I'm going to go under. And we're going to wrap around this time around this top part of the wing. So this was on this side, now we're going to go around the top side. It'll help keep it in place. So 1 full wrap there, tightly as I can without snapping it. I mean, like, don't pull it. Some of people are very strong and they might snap it. I can't say I've ever done that myself, but yeah, don't be like snapping the wire. So 4 times around the top and 4 times around the side there. And now I'm going to just clip these little bits off. Just be careful not to cut any of the wire. So that's one side done. I'm going to do the exact same thing on this side, so it's a bit trickier because it's closer to the kind of like wand. And now I've got this stuck inside my butterfly. No worries, all sorted. Right, so now I'm going to go through, hold it behind again. We kind of want it to sit behind the plant wand. And then we're wrapping on this side first, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then round this side. So we're going around this side now, and there is a little gap there. 1, 2, 3, 1 more for good luck, and a 4. So now I'm going to cut. I'm just going to kind of, I've just put them bits down with my fingers so that they're not sticking up. But that is your Suncatcher wand.